MLB Network coming your way from Tropicana Field here in St. Petersburg, Florida. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, he focused on the fact that they have a pass-the-baton mentality. Everything's flowing for this lineup. Chance to score a lot of runs.
Second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Previous history with Blake Snell. He's gone 4 for 9. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore.
Strikes the count. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Now at the plate, J.D. Martinez.
Left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Next will be the designated hitter.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
In there, strike one. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Pitch taken there by Kinsler, and he's out in front now. 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, ball 3 there, and you know the Sox would love to start an inning. Hey, a leadoff walk would be a great thing right now.
And it's fouled away. Swing and a liner. And this will be a base hit for Kinsler. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Trying to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. From the belt, kicks and deals. Looked like he was swinging no matter what that time as he goes way out of the zone at that offering. It's 0-1. A ball and a strike. Kinsler stands at second with no outs. Popped him up. Duffy has room in foul territory, and that's the first out of the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he fouls this one off.
Jackie Bradley.
The 0-1 pitch. And this is hit high in the air and crossing into foul ground behind third. Optimus is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Now batting.
Digging in, Christian Vasquez. 0 for 2 with the runs scored so far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angle.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Here's...
And leading off for the Rays, designated hitter, Carlos Gomez.
Here's the first pitch to him. To the left side, but it's well fouled. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone as they add still another.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
And he's going to make a change, as that'll be all for his starter, Chris Sale. Just 5 innings of work for him here, as he really never found his rhythm in this one. Nate Eovaldi is out from the bullpen now, as he'll get the call here on opening day.
25, Nate Eovaldi.
In now, Jesus Sucre.
Jesus.
As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Six runs, 8 hits, 2 errors for the Rays in the game so far. Line toward the alley in left center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Willie Optimus, and he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier. First delivery to him on the way, and now a double play ball perhaps for Pedroia. To second for 1, on to first, and they turn the double play.
The left fielder, number 00, Alex Smith.
Malik Smith the next to hit. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Line towards center field, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Stepping in now, Matt Duffy, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
I hope he gets it.
On the ground to the left side.
Yeah.
Devers has it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and a runner left. Number 35 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 35.
Leading off the inning, Xander Bogaerts, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
1-1 the count now. Popped him up. Crone moving to his left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting number 50, second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
1 man is out in the Red Sox 7th, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. First pitch of the at-bat. And a swing by Pedroia as this one's on the ground out to short. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Hold on here, though. You can see the skipper heading out of the dugout now, so that very close safe call might be challenged.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
And it looks like a no from the bench,
he
so
was
they will
safe.
not
He
challenge
out.
the play, and the call will stand with the runner safe at first base. Here's J.D. Martinez as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. Pedroia leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Count is 1-2 now. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Hanley Ramirez. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Smith. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Red Sox lead 1. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Been an over 2 effort for him to this point. Andre Ethier is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. Line toward the alley in left center, and that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning.
Now batting.
Here's C.J. Cron now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. This one's down to third. Devers fields it cleanly. On to first to complete the double play.
Up next for Tampa Bay. Center fielder.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Rays 6. Andre Ethier will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right
Here's
field.
Mookie Betts. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. That's inside. 2-0. Now the 2-0 home. He swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you as a hitter to show no discipline and wave at a pitch that wasn't even sniffing the zone.
A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Outside and a full count, 3-2. In the on-deck circle, Ian Kinsler. He'll hit next. Fly ball out toward left center field. Smith's on the move. Oh, no. Looked like he had it, but it goes right by him. Around second. He's on his way to third. Throw won't get him. Digging in once again, Ian Kinsler. And that misses for ball one. Into the corner and slicing foul. Betts at third with nobody out. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in a count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off-speed and the fastball. And in the 1-2 count, you might be sitting off-speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
1-1 to count. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And a fastball flew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Here's Jackie Bradley now, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First delivery to him on the way, and that one stayed too low apparently. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 3 balls and a strike now to Bradley. Hit out towards second. Miller's got it. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. 1 left for the Red Sox. They trail 6-1. Coming to the plate now, Brad Miller. No hits to this point.
Second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Miller.
Fly ball to straightaway left. Martinez has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Here's Carlos Gomez. Austin Meadows will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Pedroia now at second. Reined in. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Now at the plate. Jesus Sucre. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Betts. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Rays. They lead it 6. Now batting, Christian Vasquez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Popped up. Optimus has a play. And that's in there. Base hit.
Man, he got the front foot down right there, kept the front shoulder up, and was able to stay inside that ball for a soft liner in the center field.
And that's in there for a strike. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. 2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Vasquez gets his lead at first, nobody out. Doesn't offer at the circle change there, and it goes full 3-2. Waiting next is Dustin Pedroia. And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
It's 1-2. First and second here with nobody out. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And he struck him out.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
He's set. Here it comes. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. First and second now, one man out. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. 2 gone. So here's Hanley Ramirez, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. 2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and
and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball that just misses inside.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have to...
1 run is scored. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 6-3 contest.
boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Rose.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember, but without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
How's he going today? If you need to remind fans, hit the like button.
In the air now,
have
out
a
to
good
right
day
field.
while you're here.
Catch is made, and the Rays move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
6-3 the final score today. Friday night baseball. Jacob Faria is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Tampa Bay. What do we need to know here, Danny?
We're looking at a pretty good pitcher right here. ERA under 3.5 last season, and there are a lot of teams in baseball that would love to have this guy in the rope.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in the speedy Carlos Gomez. Now the first pitch here from Price. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Oh, that That's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Hit out towards second. And Pedroia will stretch, but it's into center field for a base hit. So we'll go a little deeper into the bottom of the fourth as that extends the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
The batter.
Now at the plate, Jesus Sucre. He popped out in his first trip. The 0-1 delivery. There goes Gomez. Hit the other way out toward right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Rays strand just the one. Fifth inning. Digging in and looking for more, Carlos Gomez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coast into second base.
Runner breaks for third. Shoots this one over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Striding forward now is the DH, Carlos Gomez. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from him on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolute.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final.
Welcome to Inside the Show. Baseball is back in April. Let's check out some of the results from yesterday. Starting in the AL East, Hanley Ramirez was a major force at the plate, driving in 4, helping lead the Red Sox to a win over the Rays 5-1. Entering the day's action, the Rays are in 3rd place in the AL East, and the Red Sox are atop the division. The Minnesota Twins completed a short 2-game sweep as they beat the O's in Baltimore 7-6. As of today, the Orioles sit in last place in the American League East Division, while the Twins are sitting atop the AL Central. The New York Yankees grabbed 13 hits in the game as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 6-4. In the standings,
About set for baseball now on the show as we welcome you to Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, I think the guy to watch is
stepping in, Didi Gregorius. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come out of the gate slowly. Just one of their first 4 have been wins.
Yeah, Matty, to expect to go through the course of a long season and just dominate every game, every team, is just a foolish thought process. You're going to have these little hiccups throughout the course of the season, and I think they to keep you real and keep you on the attack. Let's see if they fight today.
He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. Here's Echeverria now. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game.
Adeiny Echeverria.
1 out, nobody on. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on. Digging in now, Aaron Judge. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. 1-0 the count. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, you see this a lot. A guy comes out of the bullpen throwing bullets, but he has a tough time finding the zone. Trust me, velocity is a great weapon if the hitters are tempted to swing.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Is looked at for the first strike. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Stanton is working with a slugging percentage. Swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least 1 pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
2-0 now. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. And the runner will score from second. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game. In now is the Yankees DH, Andrew McCutchen. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. Walker stands at second with 2 gone. He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2. McCutchen, or just Kutch as he's frequently referred to. He was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name. The kids are buying his jerseys.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. The sight. Standing in, Aaron Hicks. Set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Up top, it's 2-0.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. Coming to the plate now, Austin Romine. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up.
Look, a swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. And that's high and off the plate, 2-1. Runners on first with one down. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Didi Gregorius will be next. Pitch popped up, a leap, and what a catch!
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Here's Didi Gregorius. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a...
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
11-3 the final score in this contest. New York jumped out to an early lead in the first.
The beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL East, Blake Snell earned the 3rd W of his season, leading the Rays past the Twins 6-0. As of right now, the Rays sit in 4th place in the American League East Division, while the Twins are leading the American League Central. The New York Yankees grabbed the 4-game series sweep as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 4-2. It was their 5th straight victory. As of today, the Yankees are in 1st place in the AL East, and the Blue Jays are 2nd in the division. The Cleveland Indians amassed 14 hits in the game as they blew out Baltimore 10-1. In the standings, the Orioles are in last place in the AL East, and the Indians are in second place in the AL Central. The Oakland Athletics beat the visiting Red Sox 10-1. At the start of the day, the A's are in fourth place in the AL West, while the Red Sox sit in third place in the American League East Division. The Houston Astros combined to give up just 5 hits as they beat the White Sox on the south side 8-2. Heading into the day, the White Sox are in third place in the AL Central, and the Astros sit in third place in the American League West Division. The Tigers knocked out 12 hits as a team as they stole a victory in extra innings over the Royals 6-5. Entering the day's action, the Tigers sit in fourth place in the American League Central Division, while the Royals are at the bottom of the division. The San Francisco Giants allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they destroyed the Angels 9-2. As of right now, the Angels sit in second place in the American League West, while the Giants are in second place in the NL West. The Rangers got an astounding 20 hits in total as they took down the visiting Mariners 14-9. At the start of the day, the Rangers are in last place in the AL West, while the Mariners are atop the division. Wilmer Flores drove home 3 runs, leading the Metropolitans past the Braves 4-3. As of today, the Braves sit in fourth place in the National League East Division, while the Mets are atop the division. Aaron Nola got his 3rd win this season as the Fightin' Phils took care of the Pirates 4-2. Entering the day's action, the Phillies sit atop the NL East, and the Pirates sit in 4th place in the National League Central Division. The Brewers knocked out 10 hits as a team as they beat the visiting Marlins 4-0. In the standings, the Brewers are in 3rd place in the NL Central, while the Marlins sit in last place in the National League East. The Cardinals got 12 hits in this one as they walked off against the Reds in extra innings 3-2. At the start of the day, the Cardinals sit in 2nd place in the National League Central, and the Reds are at the bottom of the division. David Peralta had 3 hits in the contest as the Diamondbacks took care of the Padres 2-1. As of today, the Diamondbacks sit in last place in the National League West Division, and the Padres are 4th in the division. The Cubs pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 4-2. Entering the day's action, the Rockies sit in 3rd place in the National League West Division, while the Cubs are atop the NL Central. The Los Angeles Dodgers combined for a 4-hitter as they bested the visiting Nats 4-3. Heading into the day, the Dodgers are in 1st place in the NL West, and the Nationals sit in 3rd place in the National League East Division. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games.
On a Wednesday night, we've got baseball from Oriole Park here in Baltimore. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Baltimore Orioles. Dylan Bundy will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at
Designated hitter.
Malik Smith the next to hit. And Dan, he and his fellow top.
Leading off for Tampa Bay. Designated hitter.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard on the ground towards second. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Matt Duffy.
Into the box now. Matt Duffy has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. There's one on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Striding in once again, Tommy Pham. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Here's C.J. Cron now.
And he puts it on the ground to second. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Ready once again, Caleb.
Leading off for the Orioles, catcher, Caleb Joseph.
And this will wind up being one of those kind of saves you used to see back in the 70s, I'll tell you.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. Starting in the AL East.
The Tigers swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they beat the visiting Rays 11-3. The Red Sox picked up 14 hits in total as they
dethroned the Royals 8-2. The Toronto Blue Jays defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 4-2. The Yankees combined for 10 hits as a team as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 3-2. They now have 5 straight wins. The Indians launched 3 home runs as they got the win in a laugher against the Rangers 10-3. Vince Velasquez won his 4th game thus far, leading Philadelphia to victory over the Marlins 6-4. The Nationals sank the visiting Buccos 3-1. The Chicago Cubs swatted 4 home runs in this one as they bested the visiting Rockies 8-6. They now have 6 straight victories. The Reds got the best
of the Brewers at home 7-2.
Rich Hill earned the win, his 4th this season, leading the Dodgers over the Diamondbacks 6-1. The Giants secured a win in extra innings over the Padres 3-2. And that's what's happening around the baseball world heading into today.
Join us again tomorrow for the latest from around Major League Baseball.